in probably what's going to turn out to be one of the more exciting games of the second round. We have number 8 seeded Cinderella Zynga, who just took out Google in the first round, going up against what I'm calling the prom queen of the tournament, Facebook. What you guys think?
I think this is finally a matchup that I'm really excited about. I have to say that the rest of this bracket completely fell apart from where I thought it was going to be at, and not to say I saw this one coming, I certainly didn't, but I love it. I love this matchup. You've got a company that can't exist without another company, but whose cash sheet probably looks better than the bigger company they're a part of. One of the biggest arguments against Facebook is when are they going to monetize? They've got all this venture backing, and yet aside from even with the ad sales and everything else going on, they're really still having a hard time putting their finger on how they're going to make money. Zynga's got it figured out. They're like, we're going to sell apps. This is easy. What are you talking about? I love the fact that Zynga's employees were so passionate first round. Like, it really took a lot for them to come out and knock off Google, because there is, you've got a lot of people who really feel passionate about working for Google out in the software world. You have a lot of people who think Google's a great employer. For Zynga to rally the way they did and come out, proves they've got a ton of great press behind them. They've got a ton of great excitement and enthusiasm from their employees. Facebook, bigger, definitely a phenomenal place to work, but I think that Chattanooga State moves on. I think that we see them in our Final Four matching up against Amazon next round.
Wow.
Yeah. I agree. It's like a Disney flick when you're watching, some like beat up, team made up of like prisoners facing, like the big beast who is like the guards or whatever we're talking about, like that movie, for instance. It's like Zynga, nobody saw them coming. They're like, who knows when they even came into this picture, but they're destroying. They've got heart. They're rallying their people. They've killed Google, who is undoubtedly, I think we all thought was going to win this tournament, and they hands down like put it to them. I agree with everything Grant has to say. I mean, they've got solid sheets. They've got a name in the market. They've got passion behind them. Facebook is like super Mr. Undecisive right now. I don't even think they know where the hell they're going. I don't think they know what the hell they're doing. I think Microsoft's regretting throwing money into them and valuating them at like $10 billion.
And this seems ridiculous, but don't forget how pissed off people are at Facebook right now over the whole redesign.
Yeah.
Like, it's little things like that that go a long way in this tournament. Whatever, really, like, it's kind of, it's it's about who's the greatest employer, but people see that like as a poor strategic decision moving forward. I still think Zynga's setting really good.
100%. Yeah, Facebook's solid. They still do have a name. I mean, if you see them on a resume, you're still gonna be like, ooh, Facebook. But I gotta go with Zynga on this one.
I think in today's marketplace, whereas Google was the absolute kind of queen or king or whatnot, Facebook is the prom queen. We compared companies to top celebrities, and whereas Google was Angelina Jolie, Facebook was Megan Fox. Someone that could absolutely take the crown. And I still think they're in that boat. I think the challenge that Facebook is going to have in this tournament is, top employer is all about, the passion you could rally from those that currently work for the company, and the passion you could instill in the marketplace and wanting to work for your company. And the only challenge that a prom queen has is she knows she's the prom queen. She's not going to get down and dirty and try to get votes. She's not going to rally the troops. She's not going to inspire others to vote for. She's too pretty. She's too good. She's too busy kind of checking her crown in the mirror.
Her nose is stuck too high.
Exactly. All that stuff is going on. Whereas Zynga's ready to get down and dirty. They're ready to fight for the crown. They're just coming off a big win. They're just coming off a big win. They're just coming off a big win against Google. I missed that one. You have to explain that to me later.
I'm sure the crowd picked it up. It's okay.
If Facebook can rally the troops, if they could rally and inspire their hundreds of millions of users around the world to come and back them as a top employment brand, which I absolutely think that they are, then they're going to give Zynga a run for their money and will absolutely topple them. If Facebook shows up, looking in the mirror, checking their crown, then 100% Zynga's going to run away with this one. And
so which is it going to be? Because you were indecisive coming into this very video on which one you were going to pick, so we're going to call you out. Who's going to win it?
I still don't know, but I'm going to buck the trend and go with Facebook.